new tools that has come out from Google lately. It's called ourmobileplanet.com. And they did it in partnership with MMA, the Mobile Marketers Association, which is an association basically made up of people trying to figure out the mobile landscape. And so Google did a survey through, it was an online survey, and then in some countries they did a phone survey. And the sample sizes for each country range from about 1,000 people up to 6,000 people in the US. And their whole goal was to provide marketers, especially with data, that can be used to justify why you need to look at the mobile landscape and what the penetration rates are now and how people are using their phones and what they're using them for. It's a great tool in some ways. The data is confined to a certain period of time. It was collected from March through July of 2011, which is this year right now. But it will be outdated. In fact, it's already outdated. The penetration rate in the US has already risen. And so, you know, this data is confined to a certain period of time, and I hope that Google plans to do this survey on an ongoing basis so that their data can stay relevant. Now, why does it matter to you as an agency? It is useful in looking up stats that are at least recent and being able to use those to justify what you're doing in a proposal. It's a very easy web interface to use. You go to the website, you say, I want to find smartphone data, and I want to find data on this type of activity, whether it's mobile commerce, whether it is just penetration rate in a certain country, and you can select multiple countries. So if you're looking at a global marketing plan, they have helped you out to be able to do that well. The issue is it doesn't work on a mobile phone, so that's number one. So when you go to look at it, make sure that you're on an actual computer. The iPad works, but not all that well. And when you're going through the data, make sure that you realize that this is Google. There is an Android platform, and there are certain reasons that Google has to talk about the penetration of mobile advertising and how well that's working across the world to justify their ad costs. So make sure you keep those things in mind when you're looking at their data. It's very useful for just point and click, this is the statistic, but don't take it to, you know, base your entire strategy on. So my suggestion to you as an agency is to go and try it. You know, look up a specific data point when you're developing a mobile strategy for somebody, and have that data point and know that you can plug it in if you need to, but also know that you shouldn't base the foundation of what you're doing on it. It is a free tool. It's out there for you to use at any moment. But once it gets into 2012, especially if we're into 2013 and they haven't updated the data, stop using it.